All right, so we're back. It's I believe the next day after work. We decided that we were bored and wasn't tired enough, so we chugged a Monster, got a little light bar here, and we're working in the middle of the night. Right now we're gonna work on getting the heads off. So we're taking the power steering pulley assembly off because it looks like it bolts directly to the head. So we're just gonna pull that off, lay it off to the side. Okay, so in order to pull this power steering pump off, it's just 3 of these long 15 millimeter bolts, 2 on the top and 1 on the very bottom here. It's kind of a pain in the butt to get to. We were able to get our tools to barely fit. Like I said, we don't have any special tools. We've just got like an all-in-one like Harbor Freight set basically, and we're able to get it in there. Once you pull that bolt all the way out, in theory you should be able to just kind of move this out of the way. It looks like it's not all the way off yet, so I gotta keep going a little bit further. There we go. Yeah, and this bad boy can just kind of pivot over out of the way so that we can get to our heads here. So kind of move that over, make sure the bolts don't fall out, put it in a safe place. Honestly, this bolt's probably gonna fall out, so I'll leave it off now. So yeah, now we can get to our block, and I'll go ahead and crack these blocks off. All right, so we're here kind of cleaning up all this dirt and debris. We pulled this plate off. We can get inside and see the cam and I believe the bottom of the lifters a little bit. We don't want any dirt getting into the engine, so we're gonna try to clean this off the best we can. What you should do is you should take some compressed air and blow this off. However, as you can see in the middle of the parking lot, we don't have that luxury. So we're gonna do what we can and you know, wipe up all that we can so that no debris falls into our engine, because that is not going to be a good day. No. Nope. There we go. We'll set this away in a safe place. Safe-ish. And yeah, so there we can see the ones we don't really need to see. We can see these 2 and the back one. We can't see the one we really need to see. Okay, so little update here. It's now Sunday, about 10-11 o'clock, and we're here working. Jake just got here, so I'm gonna film a quick little update. We finally got the heads off on the left side. It's got the ARP head bolts, header bolts, header studs, whatever you want to call them. So we finally got those off. As you can see, it's just hanging there. We finally got the coolant drain. The petcock valve on the bottom of the radiator here just doesn't want to work, so that's cool. So I just dropped the bottom radiator hose. It was a pain, but she came loose eventually. Got that all drained nice and safely into that drain pan. So now it should just be the head bolts inside of this valve cover, and then we should be able to be good for the big reveal, find out what's really going on. Like you said, this that's not supposed to happen. This push rod, not even close. So we're gonna get that head off and we'll get down to the bottom and see what really happened. If you haven't seen the last video, highly recommend checking that out. We explained a lot, how we got here, what we thought it was. You can kind of see our predictions in that video. So go check that out real quick, and then come back and we'll find out what's really going on. All right, so we're just popping these head bolts off here. There should be 5. We've got them kind of knocked loose now, and we're just kind of backing them out the rest of the way. And we should be able to get a good look at what's going on. Okay, so shortly after the last update, which you may actually be able to see on camera, as I went to pull the wrench out, the socket slipped off of the extension. And what had happened was the head dropped down so much, the socket got stuck on the bolt here. It was on top of the bolt and under this lip. What we ended up having to do is tighten these bolts on the outside here to pull the head up enough to give us enough room. And now we should have enough space that we can keep pulling those bolts out and actually get the head off now. Okay, so sorry for the bad angle. We got towels there, we got engine half apart here. We ended up pulling the header completely off. You can see it's down there. We've got all of our little ground wires and every little thing off. So we should be about ready to pull this out. I don't know how this is gonna go. We're gonna try to film it like normal. We might have to come back after we get done pulling it. We'll see we'll see what I can do. I'm not too sure, but we'll take a look here. There it is. This gasket being a pain. There we go. You got it? Just wiggle it on out of there. Woo! Look at that. You got a whole head. Woo! All right, we'll safely set this down here. There we go. All right, let's see what we got here. Obviously a bunch of coolant dropped into the cylinders. We'll have to clean that out real good. So, oh, okay. The push rods look fine.
I wonder if it's on the cam then.
Yeah, we'll have to look at these one by one. Okay, so we got the head set down. All the push rods look fine. It looks like we're taking the lifter trays out now. It looks like this lifter is like completely destroyed.
Yeah, you can't see it on camera.
Yeah,
it's I don't know much and it doesn't look good.
Yeah, I mean you might be able to. Can you hear it? Maybe.
Yes.
Yeah, that's not great. So we're gonna pull this one off first, and then we'll pull that one off real quick, and we'll see what we're dealing with. At least our first lifter tray is intact. A lot of these, this engine only has like 50,000 miles. So when you get up to like 100,000 miles, those lifter trays get brittle, and they're known to kind of crack and pieces come off. Which is why whenever you're in this deep, replacing your lifter trays is a really important thing. That one looks fine. We'll see what this lifter tray looks like. And at this point, we're about to find out exactly what's going on. Because like I said, the push rods are fine. Yeah, the push rods are fine. So all that can really be left is lifter, which in turn means the cam as well. So this one looks good too. So let's see what we got. Oh wow, holy crap. What? Did it actually just push through it like I said? Wow, dude, holy crap. Yeah, I think it just pushed through it.
Uh-oh. Do you see this?
Yeah. I bet it.
It's been jiggling in there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude, it's been moving in here. Well, no.
Yeah, that's not a huge deal.
I mean, it's not going to be a big deal. I'm sorry, I'm not recording this very well. We're just pointing out all these kind of scratches and stuff.
Do we have a magnet? Do you know that flashlight thing that had the magnet on the back?
Uh-huh.
I think it's still in the house. Because we'll need a magnet to pull these out properly.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're supposed to use a magnet. However, I think I might be able to. You're not really supposed to use pliers like this because it can damage the lifter bore. But yeah, that's what a lifter is supposed to look like. This one looks fine. Looks okay. The roller, I mean, it's it's been used, but there's no like flat spots. It rolls just fine. So that's a good lifter. We'll pull them all out and inspect them all. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, we're probably not getting a great angle here. This is pretty exciting stuff. We've never done this job before, and obviously our first time doing this, and so it's pretty exciting. Here's the bad one. Oh boy. Fudge. Yeah, That's a problem. I've heard people say that if you can't get your lifter out, the entire engine has to come out. You have to push it from the
bottom.
From the bottom.
That's
so that could be a huge problem.
Did you order new lifters?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it doesn't matter too much if you.
From the beginning, I knew it
those
was a
wired
lifter
up.
problem.
Yeah.
All right. We'll come back with an update. We're gonna see what we can do here, if we can get all the rest of the lifters out, if we can get that bad one out. But that's what happened. It looks like what happened is, let me get up here in the light. That top part where the push rod goes into broke, and it actually pushed through into the push rod or into the lifter. And I've never heard of that happening. So yeah, we're gonna take a closer look, and we'll be back with an update here shortly.